Vikram Sarabhai, Space Revolution. M.S. Swaminathan, Green Revolution. Varghese Kurian, White Revolution. Abdul Kalam, Missile Revolution. Dear friends, these are iconic names in the history of modern India. These are the revolutionaries who shaped key sectors of our nation. From space to agriculture, from milk production to missile technology, they transformed India into what it is today. But what if I told you there is something common among all these visionaries? None of them were career politicians or conventional government officials. Instead, they brought their expertise into the system through what we now call the lateral entry, and they changed the nation forever. Now again, this concept is making lot of news. Opposition parties have expressed concern, and the government has also taken a sudden U-turn on this. Why? What has changed suddenly? Modi government had taken out advertisement to appoint 45 private specialists into key positions within the administration of the union government. But after disapproval from opposition parties and within its alliance partners, the government has taken a sharp U-turn. As of now, it has ordered UPSC to scrap the plan. But the question is this idea of lateral entry, is this a masterstroke in order to achieve new heights in development of India? Or as opposition alleging, is it a shady scheme to infiltrate people of favor into the key positions? Stay tuned till the end as we break it down for you. Friends, recently the Modi government through UPSC advertised for the recruitment of 45 positions across various departments, 10 as joint secretaries and 35 as directors. But here is the twist. These aren't your typical government jobs. These positions are open to private individuals. Yes, you heard that right, private individuals. The government is reaching out beyond the traditional IAS, IPS or IRS officers. But why? To understand this issue better, let's start with what lateral entry actually means. When private individuals are appointed to positions that are typically held by government officials, it's called lateral entry. But this isn't just anyone. They are subject matter experts with deep knowledge in their respective fields. It's like bringing in a top chef to run a kitchen instead of just another cook. And this lateral entry isn't new. The concept has historical precedence as it was recommended by the Second Administrative Reforms Commission ARC in 2005 during the Congress-led UPA government. The ARC, chaired by Congressman Veerappa Moily, advocated for lateral entry to bring in specialized knowledge from the private sector, academia and PSUs, especially in roles where such expertise was lacking in traditional civil services. Even under Modi administration, this process was started in his first term itself. In June 2018, the Ministry of Personnel invited applications for 10 joint secretary positions, marking the first time such a recruitment was conducted by UPSC. Then, in October 2021, 31 candidates were recommended through the lateral entry. And in March this year, 25 officials joined the ranks of the Modi government through this special scheme. Before all this, post strategist Prashant Kishore had advocated for this idea strongly. When Modi came to power in Delhi in 2014, Mr. Kishore was very close to the Prime Minister. He had been Modi's campaign manager since his days in Gujarat. According to him, PM was inclined to implement the idea but was little hesitant. PM wanted to move little slow in this regard considering repercussions of such a drastic step. But Prashant Kishore has told in an interview that he was impatient, he couldn't wait and left the team Modi. But now finally, with even thinner majority, it seems like Prime Minister had decided to go ahead with this reform. With 45 positions on offer, the government was looking to recruit specialists in departments like planning, home affairs, emerging technologies, and agriculture. With joint secretaries earning 2.32 lakh per month and directors earning 1.52 lakh per month, these candidates are typically hired on contracts ranging from 3 to 5 years and with potential extensions based on their performances. Age bracket is 40 years to the age of 55 years. But the question is, how 1.5 lakh to 2 lakh per month salary is attractive for a top brain in private sector? By that age and experience, they would be already getting manifold of that figures in private itself. Yes, this question may sound logical, but money isn't the only consideration when you look at these high-profile positions. These are Government of India positions. Prime Minister, President, Chief Ministers won't take oath of power keeping their monthly paycheck in mind. We have to keep that in mind as well. But there are heated debates going on. Supporters say this will make administration more effective, while critics argue that it undermines the role of career bureaucrats. Rahul Gandhi recently criticized the scheme, claiming it's a way for the government to bring in RSS people. Mr. Gandhi also alleges BJP is doing this to finish reservations of SC, ST and OBCs. Speaking of reservations, it's worth noting that the Department of Personnel and Training DOPT clarified that reservation policies do not apply to lateral entry positions. Since each post filled under this scheme is a single post cadre, the reservation does not apply, similar to how it works in deputation. But the government has its own defense. It is saying that these appointments are necessary to streamline and modernize administration, and also pointing out at Veerappa Moile committee recommendations, which we mentioned earlier in this report. According to BJP, the idea was always been there, even under Congress administrations of the past. But the moment Congress termed it as anti-reservation tactics, BJP seems to be in back foot. That's why now they have suddenly ordered UPSC to scrap the advertising of this lateral entry hiring. Politics aside, now let's look at some real life examples. S. Jaishankar wasn't originally a politician. He was a diplomat who became India's one of most important foreign ministers. Dr. Manmohan Singh, before becoming an finance minister and later prime minister, he was an economist. Varghese Kurian, the father of White Revolution, wasn't a political figure but a visionary from the dairy industry. You can go on and on. Dr. Swaminathan of Green Revolution, Vikram Sarabhai of Space Revolution, Homi Bhabha Jahangir, all are the greatest minds in their respective specializations. But they joined hands with the government and created history. Even Rahul Gandhi's advisor, Mr. Sam Pitroda, was brought by his father, then Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. He is credited for his contributions in reforms in IT and telecom. And this system isn't unique to India. In fact, it has roots in many parts of the world, particularly in the United States. Even President Roosevelt took steps to integrate experts into the administration. And more recently, Barack Obama, known for his effective governance, appointed over 3,000 special experts to his team. This global precedent highlights the value of lateral entry in enhancing the efficiency and expertise of government operations. But in a country as complex as India, it looks like a difficult concept to implement. Hiring 2-3 officials here and there was always there. Even now, it wouldn't have become an issue if the number of positions are very few. But this is whopping 45 key positions in Government of India. So, doing it in a large scale, not an easy task. Because the moment you do it, the question of reservation arises naturally. If you fill key positions in the government in mass scale based on lateral entry without reservation, won't it hamper the chances of underprivileged people from reaching the higher positions? This is exactly the reason Prime Minister Modi's top ally in Bihar, who calls himself Modi ki Hanuman, LJP's Chirag Paswan, opposing the idea in public. So definitely there should be healthy debate on this in public domain. Not only this, in all issues of such magnitude must be discussed in public domain before it is implemented. Now friends, what do you think on this? Let's have a healthy discussion on the comment section below. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the Lookk for more insightful content. Let's meet again. Look for better. Namaste.